Hello everyone, this is Adman Saqib from FutureEd, and today we are here with a special guest, Dr. Syed Ibrahim Bakht. He is a professor for several UK universities and he has experience in the teaching field for more than 30 years now. So we will learn about international students' life in UK from Dr. Bakht. Dr. Bakht, would you like to introduce yourself to
Thank you,
our
Saqib,
students?
for the introduction. Yeah, well, I've been in, as you've mentioned, Saqib, I've been in higher education now for over 30 years. I've worked at a good number of UK universities, plus international universities. And yes, here in Bangladesh as well. I've been lecturing at North-South University, American International University, IUB, and I've also been visiting faculty at IBA, Dhaka University as well. So I think, quite a lot of experience there. And I do have good knowledge of the UK as well as the Bangladesh higher education field, I would say.
So, Dr. Bakht, would you say the students in Bangladesh, do they have the potential to study and compete with the UK education system?
Oh, of course, Saqib. I mean, like I said to you, last 30 years, I've been, not just teaching, but I've also encouraged a lot of our students to go abroad. And a lot of NSU, IUB, IBA students, as you know, have gone abroad over the last, 20 odd years that it's been there. And they've been very successful. They've gone to Australia, UK, obviously, Canada, USA, and they're scattered everywhere. In my Facebook page, I've got so many ex-students, alumni from all these fantastic universities in Bangladesh who are obviously settled now. 20 years later, not only have they graduated, they've got their degrees, but they're working now. They're married. They've got their children growing up in a Western environment, and it's fantastic to see. For me, that's a greater satisfaction, seeing our students who have gone abroad and how well they've adapted to such a different culture, different country as well.
Dr. Bakht, on your journey as a lecturer, you have taught a lot of students, and
Yes.
among your students, which group is doing the best in their work life?
Well, obviously I've been teaching for a long time, but if I would say over the last 2 decades, obviously, you got the most popular courses are obviously, management, business and management. MBAs were very, very big, 15, 20 years ago. A lot of students wanted to do an MBA, which is Master of Business Administration. And you had hotel, tourism management. Computer science was also very popular. However, what I would say in the last, 5 years, there's been a slight shift. There's been a shift away from the MBA for master's students, now more specialist masters. And the most popular topics now, as you might gather because of technology, is robotics, data sciences. In my university, where I'm teaching at the moment at Birkbeck, University of London, the most popular master's course is data science.
Data science.
Data science, exactly.
So what are the prospects of data science in you?
Well, there's huge because, so many careers now with technology taking over all market research. The most important is analyzing data. They want professionals who can easily assimilate and obviously gather and properly make meaning out of data. I mean, our whole lives is now dominated by data. Supermarkets, they want data on consumer behavior. It's market intelligence that all companies look for. So it's the shift away from the traditional business management. It's still popular, don't get me wrong. It's still very popular, but now we're having these specialist courses. Hotel, tourism management always will be big because countries have, if you look at the hospitality industry, how big is that? Job opportunities there, okay? And also, before we used to have universities, if you look at them, if if you look at the private universities here, go back 20 years, they only had very few courses.
Yes, they did.
BBA, MBA, obviously BSc Computer Science. But the BSc Computer Science, it sort of fell away a bit because nowadays computer science is also included in the curriculum of all courses.
Yes.
Aren't they? In BBA, if you do that.
Yes. Everything is getting digitized.
Exactly. And now, the whole concept of online learning started about 10, 15 years ago. But if you go back 10, 15 years ago, it wasn't practiced by most universities. Okay. So now, all universities, our universities now have what was called hybrid learning, blended learning, when you've got half of it's online and half is face-to-face. We at our university, I personally teach this last semester 50% online, 50% face-to-face. So as you can see, the world's changed, and especially the advent of COVID, now it's universities and colleges and financial institutions, education institutions and schools, they've all taken up the blended learning approach now. So when your question was about courses, so different types of courses, technology courses, and now they're doing a lot of joint degrees. Okay.
So would you recommend joint degrees?
Yes, I mean some of them are excellent, but obviously you can have two totally different, like you could have French language with data science, so you can mix both together.
How does that help?
Well, you're learning French along with the data science as well. So if you look at a lot of the university curriculum, when you look at their website, you'll see so many, oh my God, does French go with data science? Or
yes,
humanities. Yeah, there's humanity degrees with languages all mixed together, or humanities with data science. It goes with a lot of programs and modules.
That's wonderful, Dr. Bakht.